Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratus to the movies. This week we saw The End of Oak Street, directed by David Robert Mitchell, starring Anne Hathaway, Ewan McGregor, and a whole lot of dinosaurs. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home.
Oh, they're gonna hit the curb. This will be just fun to watch.
Okay.
You're not even remotely lined up for that spot, lady.
Dad.
No, look where she's hitting. She's hitting that back left wheel. Do you see it?
No.
You don't see the back left wheel?
No, I can't see. Your truck's too high. You should quit. It's hard out here.
Nope.
Oh, backing in? Nope.
Yep.
Backing in. Okay. Well, it's been recording this whole time, so hello, Father.
What? You
What?
can't record without giving me a heads up. I might
Is
say
Pennsylvania
something. I might something inappropriately say.
Is Pennsylvania a two-party consent state for recording?
Oh my gosh, that's an interesting question. Although I think I gave consent when I put on this recording device
Yeah.
on my body.
I think that's
and
your
the lights
fault.
are on, so that seems like a tacit approval.
Okay, what did we see back at the
That's a
cinema?
good question. I don't think I knew going in what the name of this was. Look,
And going out, don't know either.
you book these things and I just go.
Yeah,
Although this one is a J.J. Abrams production.
it is.
I'm solid with that. That's about it.
So you had fun.
No, not immensely. I wanted to have more fun. It had the opportunity
I was
for
pretty
more fun.
miserable.
Could you just say what it is, though?
The End of Oak Street.
Oh, really? That's the name of it?
It used to be called Flowervale, which is like the city
That seems
it
even
is.
worse.
They say it at the end. Well, they changed it. So they did recognize
Right,
that.
but they didn't
But
get
then
me
they
better.
changed it to The End of Oak Street.
All right. Give the overview.
For some reason, time wormholes exist,
Oh, I think you
and,
need to go shorter. Jurassic Park meets wormhole to future time, past time.
and that was succinct
That's it.
and clear.
I think
and
if I
not
could,
at all
if
bad.
I could, that's what we need to do. Maybe that's the new thing we need to work on. Haiku descriptions.
No.
How long would it take to come up with that?
The whole car ride, and then inevitably your hands would be off the wheel counting syllables, and then we'd
You're still
crash.
just left with a haiku.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So a suburban town in 1982 all of a sudden ended up in Jurassic.
Looked more like
times.
75.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
And then they started playing Pat
Or
Benatar,
72
and I
even.
was like, wait a minute. You're telling me this is the 80s?
I don't think I wore those clothes in the 80s.
I don't think so either. It didn't feel right to me. Like the time, like it just didn't make sense. Like the colors didn't make sense. I didn't think it felt like the 80s. But maybe it was the turn of the 80s. I wasn't there.
Sure. Late
Anyway.
70s.
So you didn't have a good time.
Well, like I said, I wanted to have a good time. I do really like sort of these weird science fiction premise things
Sure.
that aren't.
And yet you don't watch The Leftovers, even though I've told you many a time to
Okay,
watch The Leftovers.
where is it?
HBO.
Okay. Remind me sometime when I'm watching TV. The left. I just need a list from you.
Yeah.
Here's the top 5 things. If you got nothing else to watch, you should watch these. Dad.
Okay.
Just do that.
For sure. Anyway.
It's the least
so
you could do. I
like
brought you
science
into this
fiction.
world.
My God. You like science fiction.
I do. And this was like Amazing Stories.
Girl liked space.
Do you remember? Yes, I like that too. Do you remember Amazing Stories?
I never watched Amazing Stories. They tried to bring it back.
No, you did watch the one by Steven Spielberg.
Oh, Steven. No, I never watched that. Why would I watch that?
Because we watched it together
No,
as
we
a
didn't.
family.
No, we didn't.
Well, maybe you weren't paying attention.
Recently?
No. When you were a kid.
I said they just brought it back. When Apple
What do you mean,
TV
again?
Like when Apple TV launched, they brought it back.
Yes, but the original one from
No, Dad.
the 90s.
No.
You were there. Because I know I watched them.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I was probably a
But
baby.
I felt like, it's not the Twilight Zone. It had a nice premise, right?
For sure.
That you're in a suburban
A
neighborhood.
very flimsy premise.
That's fine.
My
It
water
doesn't have to be
bottle's falling.
a strong premise.
Right.
So wormhole hits, and then the next thing you know, there are dinosaurs in your neighborhood.
I'm dying.
Which is
let me
kinda
tell ya.
cool.
I don't want to live through that.
Well,
I don't. Just chomp me quick.
neither did Ewan McGregor. He got chomped.
I think he wanted to live through it.
He did.
I don't. Because it
Do we need
sounds
to
like
explore this? You have this thing that if it's the end of times, you're just checking out.
Yeah.
You don't even want to fight for yourself and the
No.
survival of humanity.
Humans suck.
With
Let
that
us get eaten.
With that attitude,
Honestly,
why bother
this
to continue
whole-
now?
This whole family should have been eaten from the get-go. What do you mean your dog's sleeping outside? What do you mean?
That was a thing in the 70s.
I don't care. You can't look at that cute little face and be like,
That was a
get outside,
poor
Starbuck. I knew Starbuck was going to live.
Well, yeah, that was a requirement.
Yeah, but I was like, I hate this.
Do you know where the Starbuck name comes from? Let's see how good you are.
The sirens.
No, it's not Greek.
Okay.
I believe.
So you don't even know.
I'm pretty positive because I think I looked it up in the last 2 weeks. Moby Dick.
Probably the sirens.
No, Moby Dick.
Yeah, but
Boats.
didn't he...
You're not talking the Odyssey.
Yeah, but didn't he see some mermaids out there?
It's been a long time since.
That's what I mean by siren. Is a
Oh,
mermaid.
I thought you were going back to the Odyssey.
No.
Because that's the last sirens I remember. Anyways, so you got Starbuck.
Starbuck the
The
dog.
dog. All right.
Should have
so
let him die.
Let's go
The
into.
family.
All right, I got some thoughts somewhere we'll get to.
Great.
But I like their performances. I thought they did it really well. I just think the story lacked a good, solid ending, which is typical of all those ones like, ooh, what's going on here? That's weird. I hope they resolve this thing interestingly, and they never do. It just kind of resolves weakly.
I didn't like the performances.
Okay, well, what about the other part of what I said?
It just felt like somebody who watched these movies as a kid and wanted to make
They
one.
weren't movies. They were 30-minute
No, not just amazing.
short
this
stories.
is also Jurassic Park. This is like has the like there. It's
Jurassic
very,
Park had a great storyline and all the way to the end. It was solid all the way to the end.
for sure. But what I'm saying is somebody watched that era of the 80s movies of the kids on the bikes.
Oh.
And then they were
Yes.
like, I wanted to make one. And I think that like Stranger Things, while it may have significantly fallen off in the later seasons, season 1 I think captures the essence of those scrappy little movies of these kids on bikes against the world
Yes,
in
and
an
it
earnest,
didn't-
honest way. This felt like you gave it to ChatGPT and made it spit
Yeah,
out.
well, that's again, typical of these kind of science fiction
No.
stories. They
This
don't
felt
have an ending.
Heartless.
They don't.
That's not my problem. I
just
don't care about the ending. Ending was fine. I don't care about that.
The ending was fine.
Ending was fine. What do you want him to do?
I want some more real thought on why this happened.
I don't care about that.
And
But you can't explain it. It's a wormhole. They explained it. She quoted little Carl.
she quoted Carl Sagan, which was fun.
Right. That's
Look,
as explainable as
Andy
you're gonna
Weir,
get.
right? And his ability to do it on The Martian, and even
No, you can't say Project Hail Mary.
Project
No,
Hail Mary.
he made up his own silly little science. They made up their
No,
own silly
evidently
little
it is-
science too.
I've learned more. There is more science behind it.
Not for me.
Yeah, well, not for you. And it didn't make it into the movie as well, which I'll agree. But at least he worked it all the way through with equations and thoughts and
And this
real
is a
ideas.
wormhole.
Yeah, but the concept that a wormhole actually exists in that way,
Again, least of my problems.
that's a big problem.
Least
So
of
they're
them.
using, that was the other thing. They were using the science fiction wormhole and the drama, the intensity there, to deal with family dynamics
poorly.
poorly.
Let me
Right?
tell
So
you,
it's like
they
a
should be
stand-in for a
divorced.
therapist, right?
Well, that's what they all are.
No, they don't
Yes,
have to
they
be.
are, Dad.
What?
That's what they all like.
All
All
what?
of these stories are actually like not deep metaphors, but obviously like related to the emotional arc of the story.
Yeah, but they didn't even try to hide it here. They just
They don't in these other movies too. You can, like they're not on pedestals. Like the other movies are not like have some secret formula to it. There's just an earnestness that I think was missing from
I
this
wish I could
movie.
think of a good movie that had a bizarre storyline and that ended and tied it up well and didn't have analogies to the rest of humanity.
Dad, they all do.
They all do.
I don't know how to tell you this. They all do. Jaws is about money.
Let's go back to Star Trek. I need you to watch all the original series.
Dad, that has nothing to do with this. Did you like when I asked if they were gay?
Yeah, that was amusing.
As soon as I saw her, I was like, that's a lesbian. That's a lesbian. I know it for sure. And then thought I was right. And then at the end, she's holding hands with a different girl that's not Jeanette.
No, she was holding hands with Jeanette.
No, Jeanette comes in at the very end.
No, you didn't get it. Jeanette went back and
There are two Jeanettes?
There are two Jeanettes.
Okay, see, that's...
Right,
if
you
you want to
missed
have
that.
a problem...
Right, that was the interesting story. Why are there so many cops going the other directions, but without their lights flashing?
Huh.
Wait,
That
that's
was like
four.
4 in a row.
Oof.
Because somebody's neighborhood just got sent back to the Jurassic times. I did like...
Is there an Oak Street down there?
I did like how the newscast at the end was like, yeah, and so then the U.S. government just started blasting them. And then as part of the newscast, they were just showing this brutal dinosaur being like in a firing squad.
So you know what that looked like, right?
What?
Right, that looks like a 1950s a science fiction movie like that.
And you'll never believe it, but 1950s science fiction movies are metaphors for the
yes,
state of the world.
That I do know, yes. Okay, fair enough.
Like, they all are.
But so you touched on one of the elements that I'm like...
Gay.
Okay, not that one.
Oh.
But that's fine. That was.
I do think they look the same. So it is the same girl
It's
twice?
the same girl.
See, that bothers me. I hate time travel stuff.
Yes, but then they had the time travel aspect of it in there. So she saves herself, which I don't see how physics and concepts will work. That's wrong. And then Dad comes back, but his wife that he walked away from 10 seconds ago, and those kids, where are they going?
They're back in time.
Are they? Yeah, but
right, but then are they going to loop
come
it?
forward?
Exactly.
Are they gonna loop in?
See,
so it becomes
I
just
don't...
an infinite problem.
Okay, I'll give you that. The whole like time hole, the wormhole thing of like it picking up and transporting, whatever. That I'm fine with. The time travel narrative thing begins to irritate me.
Yes.
Great.
And
okay. Well, you didn't say that.
Well, I was getting there.
You were taking.
You didn't even know that Jeanette was there twice.
No, because
so I had to bring you up to speed,
honest,
young lady.
I was so checked out by that point.
You were checked out. I could tell.
I was so bored.
The dinosaurs were cool looking.
Were they?
Yeah, they were.
You think dinosaurs are red or white meat?
Well, they're chicken.
Are they all chicken?
I believe so.
So I
think fowl is derived from dinosaur. But that is not my field of science.
But you think every single one of them is white meat? What about that slug thing?
The snake thing?
Yeah, is that fishy?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Because, well, there were things... Is crocodile like chicken?
I think so.
Okay. So then they're all from chicken.
So, well, okay.
Well, they all had to have
fish.
a singular ancestor.
Well,
the dinosaurs, I mean, all that life that came out of the ocean.
Right.
Right.
So maybe they're all fishy.
Well, they started fish, but then they converted to chicken. They're pescatarians.
For sure. I did like that they showed some fluffy dinosaurs. Because I think that is scientifically correct.
Again, that's the bird aspect of it.
Right. This was really boring to me. As I was sitting there, I was like, this is my third Anne Hathaway movie of the year. And I would rank it last.
The woman could have used to have an extra hamburger in there somewhere.
The woman could have used a better husband.
Well,
he sucked.
And, he had issues.
He sucked.
But men in the 70s and 80s and 90s and 2000s, we all have issues.
In the Iliad times as well.
In the Iliad times as well. Because you women
Anne Hathaway
has
had some bad husbands recently, let me tell you. Between Odysseus
the worst
and
thing
this
about
guy.
Ewan McGregor?
Yeah.
Were those shorts they put the poor man in.
I think he looked good in his little shorts.
Oh my gosh, those shorts. I didn't like them then, I don't like them now.
Okay, well, let the man express himself.
They need to be a little lower than get closer to the knees.
So you're policing now what people wear?
No, it just doesn't look good. I don't like it.
I think he looked fine. That was not my problem.
And she had I guess she had shorts on underneath that jacket of hers? That frock? All right, wait. Okay, never mind. Forget about that. Let's just move on. I'm done with that. So here's an element that I thought they were going with. Right?
Okay.
The plant shows up in the neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out to that old lady with a gun.
Right. Why is Anne Hathaway calling her Mrs. Whatever? I mean, come on. They're both adults. Hathaway's in her 40s, close to 50s there, and that lady was probably in her 80s, 70s.
Yeah, because
80s.
that's like...
okay.
No,
you can't call her Joan. Anyways, so regardless, let me just keep going. I'm on a roll. So the lady's yard has this
plant.
Prehistoric plant.
That the librarian knew off the dome.
Exactly my point. The librarian
She is a dinosaur.
Well, hang on. The librarian knew what that plant was.
Okay.
Right? And that's a little weird that she knew something from prehistoric times. And then
Why? Maybe she liked dinosaurs.
hang on.
Okay.
Then the librarian's house was one heck of a house.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
You don't know what her husband did.
Exactly. And I'm like, he is the one. He's a theoretical physicist, and he's opening up wormholes in the basement.
No,
that's
it's
where
the
I
solar
thought this
flares.
was going.
It's the solar flares.
There's no solar flares.
Dad, yes, it's literally in a newscast in the beginning of the stupid movie.
That doesn't matter. Somebody's making these wormholes.
No, it's the solar flares.
Solar flares cannot make wormholes.
Okay.
Period. End of story.
And yet, it changed the Fantastic Four.
It changed.
Okay, we're almost home. That was brutal. That was
I don't know
really
about
long.
Brutal.
I would happily watch the fascist sex movie again
That's saying something.
before this.
Because I think you gave that a 1.
I know.
That's not doing well for this movie then.
No. Maybe I have to bump the other one up
I'll give this
to a
one.
2.
All right, what are we giving it out of?
I-
How about the dog? What's the dog's name?
Starbucks.
Starbucks. I should know that.
Starbuck. Singular. How about lesbian daughters?
Seems a little wrong, didn't it?
Why? Those are my people.
We shouldn't
She's my
make-
people. That's her second gay role.
Can't rate people.
I don't know what Maisie's up to. That's her second gay movie.
Who? Which one was Maisie?
Oh, I don't know what her
The
character
daughter
name is. The
or
daughter.
the
Jeanette?
girlfriend? Jeanette. Yeah.
Maisie. I don't know what Maisie.
Which one was she?
Audrey?
The daughter?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Great movie. She's in called My Old Ass. Fantastic.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's with Aubrey Plaza.
Yep.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I like that movie, I think. I like Aubrey Plaza. She's all blah.
Mhm.
I like her.
Okay, gay daughters.
Fine. I'll give it a 1 3/4. It's great to have on in the background when you're doing something else when it gets to Netflix.
Is it? Because it's just them yelling character names for like a solid chunk of it.
Okay, maybe not so great. Maybe if you're falling asleep at night.
Yeah, and then when they just have a boom of a dinosaur, you wake back up.
That might be a problem. And you?
I don't know. Maybe I gotta bump the fascist sex movie up to like a 2.
Ah, see?
No, only because I can't rate them the same, because at least the fascist sex movie I was like paying attention. This one I was really checking out.
So?
So I guess a 1.
All right.
Okay.
Welcome. We made it home without a wormhole.
Look at that. Well, we don't know. The other neighborhood got hit. All right. Good night.
Good night, Tina.
That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes online at movieswithmydad.com. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Twitter at Captain Ameripug or Letterboxd at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at our local Home Depot. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.